Hi there. Today we'll be talking about a term called groupthink. Now, this is probably something that everyone has done in a group or have seen happen. You may not have known it at the time. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to define groupthink. Here it is. Groupthink defined: the mode of thinking that persons engage in when concurrent seeking becomes so dominant in a cohesive group that it tends to override realistic appraisal of an alternative course of action. Now, those are some pretty big words. I mean, what the heck does that mean? This is what it means. Groupthink, simply defined, is when someone wants to fit in a group, that they start thinking like them and they go along with whatever the group wants to do, even if they don't personally want to do that. They don't want to rock the boat, they just kind of want to go with the flow, not make anyone mad, and just fit in. So let's give an example of that. Let's say this is going to be you, we're going to make a group of people. You and a group of friends are all bored one Friday night, and you're kind of bored, so you want to decide what to do. Now, you have your friend over here. Your friend, he knows we're all bored. He's trying to throw a suggestion out. What do you guys want to do? I mean, this guy says, hey, we could go see a movie or something, right? He's just throwing something out. He may not even want to see a movie. He's just trying to throw out suggestions so that they can figure out what they want to do. Now, the second friend, he's seen every movie that's come out. He's that movie buff. He's seen everything. But he doesn't know that the other guys don't want to see movies. He's like, I've seen every movie, but if this red guy is asking if you want to see a movie, then he probably wants to go see a movie. So the guy in yellow agrees, is like, yeah, whatever, we can go see a movie. I'm bored. There's nothing to do. We can do it. So now this green guy, he sees, well, heck, two people in the group want to go see movies now. I don't have anything to do. I have no better suggestions, so yeah, whatever, we can go see a movie. Now, our last guy in blue here, he sees that the entire group has decided to go see a movie. So he's not going to say no, because this is his core group of friends. He's going to say, you know what, guys? Yeah, I guess we can go see a movie. It's okay, yeah, we can go see it. So now you're at the movies, and you realize none of you actually want to be there. That's kind of weird, but that's how groupthink works. Everyone in the group wanted to fit in, so they all went with the idea of going to see the movies because they didn't want to make anyone else mad or rock the boat. They just wanted to go with the flow. That's what we call the Abilene paradox, which is core to groupthink because it shows its faults. Now, here is a definition for the Abilene paradox. The Abilene paradox is when a group of people collectively decide on a course of action that is counter to the preferences of many of the individuals in the group. It involves a common breakdown of group communication in which each member mistakenly believes that their own preferences are counter to the group's, and therefore does not raise any objections. A common phrase relating to the Abilene paradox is a desire to not rock the boat. Now, this makes sense, right? You have a bunch of people saying something, be like, we can do this. And since everyone in the group wants to fit in, and they're using groupthink, they're like, well, I'm not doing anything better anyways, so might as well do this. So they all start to think alike because they want to do what is best for the group and not what's best for themselves. So they just start going with the flow and agreeing with whatever they need to in order for the group to succeed. And then sometimes with groupthink, you end up doing something like the Abilene paradox, where you end up in a situation that no one wants to be in. So thank you for your time. This has kind of been a brief introduction of what groupthink is. It goes a lot further, but I feel like this is a great stepping stone if you want to learn what groupthink is. Thank you for your time, and I hope you guys learned a thing or two.